Hello everybody, welcome. Happy Thursday. I hope you're all doing well. I am doing some waxing and I thought I'd turn on my camera because there's a couple of people that I know that have seen some things that I've waxed, and I've said, I waxed this or whatever, and they've said, oh, I need to learn how to wax. So I've done this before on video, so if you've seen it, then you can watch it again or just visit me. I'm going to do some pockets for my strawberry journal. I'll show you some of the things I'm doing in my strawberry journal so far. And so I'm going to do some pockets, some words, strawberry love, summertime fresh, for the love of strawberries. That came, I don't remember on which part of the kit those words came on, but anyway, I'm just going to wax these because I want them to be, these I wanted to print on cardstock and I forgot to change the paper, so they are just on like a thin copy paper. Same with these. So, because I knew I was going to wax these, so, but anyway, that's just going to make the pockets more sturdy and probably see-through as well, because that's what it does. So, before I do that, I'll show you. This is the back, and before I wax it, I'm also going to do some cabinet cards, even though they are on cardstock, and I'll show you the results of those when I'm through doing these. I have other things too that I'm gonna that I've already waxed. I've waxed these, as you can see through them now. They're much easier to cut after they're waxed. See, they turn into a vellum. That was paper, just like this. This was paper. These were paper, just like this was. And now it's vellum. Oh, I don't need that. So I've already waxed those, and I put down some fresh paper just because when I wax, I'll just wax and wax and wax. I always put wax here with pencil, so I know that that's the side I've waxed on. And when I put this down, this is just parchment paper. Now that I'll put this down, and I've covered my felt board with a couple of sheets of this as well, just in case the wax leaks. If you do this on your ironing board, you might want to cover it with a towel, then put down the parchment paper, and then, write on it and continue. Okay? So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a great day. I'm working in my strawberry journal, and I will show you some really neat things I've found going through my stash of trying to use my vintage things for my journals rather than having them sit in a box. I'm starting to use them, and I will try and show you a really neat thing that I got, and something that I got in Happy Mail, which I haven't opened yet. I actually have several Happy Mails that I have to open, but I don't know if I'll get to them all today. But for now, I'll just wax a few things on camera, and then I'll continue later, once I turn the camera off. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with these once I get them waxed. Now, I typically will hold until these little wax beads melt, and what they are just they're wax beads. They come by the pound. You can get them on Amazon. They come in a big bag, but I keep some of them in a jar and on my shelf to use, in here, and the rest are in my pantry. And it smells so good. And if you don't have beeswax, you can use like a tapered candle from like the Dollar Tree, a white one, and just shave it with a vegetable peeler. And you'll get the same results. And this is the white beeswax. You can also get just the regular beeswax. I'm out of it, but I do like it a lot. It gives it a real vintage look. But I have to use this up first. And the reason why I do have this one is because I ordered the wrong one. But that's okay. It's going to take me forever to use this up, but that's fine. It's really not a huge difference, but it is a difference. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. If you could smell it. I wish you could smell this through the camera. And I wax everything. Like, I wax a lot of things. I just like the look, and it gives it a much sturdier, it kind of gets it more vibrant, if you will, like depending on what you're waxing. I'm not getting, my iron's not very hot. I should have paid more attention. I heard it go off, and then I turned it back on just before the camera came on. So I kind of pressed down on those beads before I spread it around, just to make sure all the beads are kind of melted, and then it will spread a lot easier. I hope nobody is in the path of the storm. We're glad to be out of it. And you can pretty much see through this parchment paper as to, you know, whether it's been covered or not. Like I can see down here, it needs to be spread. Because I do want to get those lines, because it will make it more sturdy when I do use the pocket. I mean, it saves you on cardstock, but, you know, for real. Because it does make it nice and sturdy. Because it turns it into like a heavy vellum. As you probably already know, because, well, I've done this on video before, and I know lots and lots of other people have. Gone are the days of baby oil. That's what I used to use years and years ago. I used to put baby oil on my images, and it would, you know, you could be able to see through it, but it didn't turn it to vellum like the beeswax does. My friend Gina over at the Firefly Studio 67, actually about, oh my goodness, it's got to be 4 years ago now. She's the one that introduced me to beeswax. Oh my goodness. Every time she used it, it was, and she's in Europe. I felt like I could smell it. Well, she was in Europe. She's not anymore. I'm just going to put a little bit more on because I can see that there's still some areas that I didn't get. Can you see those white areas in the camera? I'm just going to put a little bit more down, not too much. I think I got the pockets pretty good. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to put down some more. The pockets are on heavier paper. They're on I'm pretty sure they are on my regular 30-pound HP paper. So it might take a little bit more wax to get those. I can feel some beads under there. And once the beads are down, you know, melted, then you can spread it really good. So that's why I'm pressing down, is, you know, I'm melting the wax, and then I'll spread it around. Making sure to not get my iron on the wax, which really doesn't matter on this iron because it is my craft iron, but I do use it on fabric. Now I'll spread it. I mean, it can be cleaned pretty easily. You just take a brown, like some brown paper bag or what have you, and you just iron over the brown paper bag. It takes all the wax off. Because, I mean, it's not that much if you do happen to get it on your iron. Just use a brown paper bag. I'm actually going to be using some brown masking paper that you use for painting. I'm going to be using that after I do this, just to get like the residue, any extra wax residue, because sometimes I'll use too much. Although this time I don't think I did, so I might not even need to do that. Just kind of spreading that, because I'm going to move this because there are some wax beads over here that I need to go this way. There we go. See? I'm just spreading that wax bead over to here because I knew I could see through the paper that there was still paper there, as opposed to like it not being completely covered. I don't really care about the white edge of the paper because I won't be using that, and it is so easy to fussy cut once you do wax it. So much easier. I'll show you on one of the ones that I've already waxed. And then I'll show you what I'm going to use them on in my journal, if you would like to stay. I won't cut all of these out. So now I've got everything waxed. All my wax seems to be melted. It looks like everything's been covered. And even the words will look better. They won't show up so white, if you know what I mean. Okay. And it's just, they end up like stickers almost, but heavier. So now I'm just going to peel this off. And I do have some beads left, but excuse me. I'm just going to take this. And I have my table right next to me that I can put this down on. And then I'm going to take just this piece of paper here, which is, like I said, the masking paper. I'm going to pick up my pieces like this, which, see? And you don't really have to do this. I just like to get any of, like, if I have any. This doesn't feel like it does have a lot of wax on it, but some of it does. So I just like to do this just to make sure. So I just kind of do this. And be careful, because they can still be a little warm. I mean, they aren't right now, but when you do take it off, wait a second before you, go and take things up, because I think that's all. I'll leave that right there for now. I'm going to just fold this in half. I'm going to move this piece out of the way because I don't want that to get wax on it. Well, it really doesn't matter. Well, yes, it does. I'm just going to go over this really quick with my iron and see, it takes all that residue pretty much off. And now you have nice vellum. See, there was a lot of residue on there. And that just takes it off. And I'll just lay them here. See it, you can see it in the camera probably. And let me just do these pockets, because see, like right here, you can see like the wax beads and stuff that I didn't get melted all the way. And on the back, it feels a little bit waxy, so I'm just gonna get rid of that by doing this. And like I said, if you do get any on your iron, just take another piece of brown paper bag. Like this is you know, this is probably getting on my iron. Not so bad, but I hope that's not pinching my pockets. No. And see, now I've got nothing. So I'll take this out of the way and I will slide that back there. Put this paper in my trash. I don't need it and I won't use it again. And let's move this out of the way because it's got wax on it. Oh, wait. No, wait. I'll show you. But see, hear that? As opposed to this, it's just much sturdier, stronger. It's like a really heavy, heavy, heavy vellum as opposed to now a paper. And you can see through it. So now if I put it down on music paper or whatever, you'll be able to see it. I'll show it to you, but you'll be able to see the music paper behind the pocket. Or whatever you put in the pocket, you'll be able to see through the pocket. So that's just an idea. Let me just get these things off of here because I wanted to do those cabinet cards while they're right in here next to me. And then I will show you what I have done. So this is wax, so I want to put this back down here. And I'm going to just get these cabinet cards that I plan on putting in my journal because this reminded me of some boxes of strawberries, you know, that they packed up. So I chose that one. And then this one, she's climbing in a tree and I don't know, just summertime. She's got a balloon. She's looking out her window. She is taking photos near a lake. She's just on the telephone. She's just adorable. I have no idea why I want to put her in the journal, but she's just too cute. These all came from Amity Bloom. I've had them for a long time, but I'm sure she still has them. And so I chose those. She has many more in the kit, but these are the ones I chose because this says she's in a hammock. It's just, they're, you know, vintage and fun, and I just wanted to put them in my journal. So now I'm going to put some, and these are on cardstock, okay? But I like them waxed. They look good. I'll show you. Kind of deepens them up a little bit, and I don't know, it kind of changes the texture a little bit, makes it kind of more like a photo. I mean, you can print these on photo paper for sure, but it's, yeah, it's different. And I may do some slow stitching around the edges like I have before in videos. I don't remember what video I did that in, but I did. Just don't remember which one. If I could remember what journal it was, I'd probably remember what video it was that I did the slow stitch around that. So that's that. Now I need the top, which, did I mark that? I thought I did. I didn't, but I can tell what is the top, but definitely mark your top. Okay, I can tell, but there's going to become a point where I'll be like, okay, which is the top, which is the bottom? Where's my pencil? I'll just get another one. Move my little, I have a Lazy Susan next to me. So I just put top, no wax. Put the cover on that. I've dropped it before. It's not fun. Okay, so now I'm just going to press down on these beads and get them melted. And now you won't really see through these, but it definitely gives them a really nice texture. And I don't know, it just kind of looks nice. So if you ever do, you know, print out some cabinet cards, waxing them is fun, and they look good. have a lot more other things that I need to wax. Oh, I'll show you something else you can wax. It'll only take a second. Besides, you know, papers and cabinet cards and things like that. There's another thing you can wax that will look fun in your journal. A little fun addition. Which I've already pulled out because I'm going to do all my waxing for, I usually spend about 2 hours, you know, in my craft room. That's about all I can do right now. I'm just haven't been feeling well at all. But I'm thankful for that. I used to be able to spend half the day. Our garden is destroyed from our flower garden. We don't do vegetables anymore. I have a small kitchen garden with herbs, but that was, John put that, was able to get that in the garage, but the things that are out back where the garden is, the rose plants that are in the ground, I don't know they look pretty sad right now. And then all of the pots just flooded out. And I had 2 plants that literally flew into the lake. They weren't in very heavy pots at all. My lavender, oh my gosh, lavender does not like wet feet. And I've got those under the lanai. It's not screened in or anything, but you know, they're sheltered, but completely flooded. Just, yeah. I mean, to a point where they were literally floating out of they were just floating. My Christmas cactus is okay. I mean, it got wet, but not as bad as everything else. I mean, we got 22 inches of rain and started Sunday morning at 12 and stopped raining Tuesday late afternoon. We had thunderstorms still, but not as bad as Sunday and Monday. It was just horrible. And they said it's this tropical storm, I think it's Daryl or Beryl, I'm not sure, I don't remember. I just don't like them. I do have mail going out for anybody that's watching, but I can't get it out until Saturday because our post office is closed. It's underwater. Well, it's not underwater, but they're cleaning it up. The village is literally on the water. It's on the Peace River, which is salt water. And we had 2 tornadoes touch down. We had one 3 miles from us. It was better than the hurricane. Better than the hurricane. Can't complain. A little bit of damage, not much. Not like it was when my craft room had to pull up the floor and the wall and everything else. But we don't have to empty any rooms. What does need to be repaired is actually he's coming to do it tomorrow. Some water got between the sill and the block, and we couldn't understand because we didn't get any water during the hurricane, but then we realized we didn't put up the hurricane shutters for this storm. But the wind blew the rain underneath and it went down the block and underneath the floor. But not very bad. My husband recognized it pretty quickly. And our neighbor, who is a retired Vietnam vet, He is wonderful. And he came right over, put some fans on it. So you can see through them, but I'm actually gonna just find the top of this again. See, I don't recognize where the top is anymore, so I'm glad I put that paper. I'm glad I wrote it. I just need to go over this a little bit more. But they do look so nice when they're waxed. And they're really fun to stitch around too if you do slow stitching, or even if you don't do slow stitching, they're fun. They look good. You can use your sewing machine if you want to. I didn't put a lot of wax on these, so I don't think I need the brown paper at all. Just kind of spreading it out so that your household iron will get a lot hotter than this one. It won't take as long. Okay, that's good. That's so pretty. And it does make them like vellum, but it's like a, I don't know, it's cardstock, so it's not as, so let me just leave those. Well, I'm gonna actually have to move them somewhere else because I wanted to show you something else. One more thing. I'm gonna move those over there, and I'll show you them when they dry. Oh, I missed a spot. So let me just put some wax on that spot. You'll be able to see if you missed something. And then just go over it. And if they do bend a little bit or whatever, don't worry about it. They'll straighten right back out again. Oh, goodness. I don't like to really use too much wax. I'd rather use, you know, just a little bit and push it around than use too much, you know. But I can see where I didn't get that corner. But I did now. There we go. There. That looks good too. But see, you can see through the back now. And that's cardstock. But it's so nice. It makes it really nice. It's just a little different, you know. So now, I want to show you something else that you can wax. Like a napkin. I'm going to leave that there because I need to put a little bit more wax on that. Excuse me. Napkins don't need that much wax. Oops, I'm sorry. Sizzle, but it smells awesome. And you know, when you're done waxing a napkin, you can actually fussy cut the images out if you wanted to. Really easily. Like this has really cute bunnies in it, and I just thought, you know, it would make cute backgrounds for, you know, like a strawberry patch. I just thought it would be cute in my journal. And I only cut off one square, so, because I just don't know. It's in my mind, you know. It's something I, you know, want to do, but we'll see. I'm just going over this because it didn't get completely waxed. So I'm going over it a little bit more. But it wasn't very close to me either. That should be good. And like I said, the napkins, they don't take long at all. And it comes out so nice. I'll show you the difference between this and the other napkin in a second. I'm just kind of pushing the wax off to make sure that it's not going to be on the edge. That you don't really need to put it under brown paper. There we go. See, I pushed it all off to the edges. Now I just want to peel that napkin off. Some of the color came off the napkin, but that's okay. It's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, love that. Isn't that pretty? And you can see some of the, the ink from the napkin did blend. I actually like that. I think I'm gonna put that right there just for now. And I am going to make sure I get all of the white. Let me get this out of the way. Because I do like the color that it, when I moved the wax, it moved some of the color onto the white, which I really like that. I've not ever seen it do that before, but I love it. Because it was really white. I'll show you the other napkin in a second. How pretty. Oh, I love that. Okay, let me just take this and place it here, upside down. And same with just let this cool a little bit. It's kind of hot because it's a napkin. So it does get kind of hot, but that's the napkin. Oh, so pretty. Love it. Isn't that beautiful? It just looks so much nicer than, here it is right here. And here it is right here. I'll show you on paper. I can find a piece. Let me move this and I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm going to throw this away. I can grab another piece. I just didn't want to get any on my felt board. There we go. And that's all done. And I'll save this piece because it's fine. Oh my goodness, that looks so pretty. I love that. And see, it's just nice and sturdy now. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just nice and sturdy. I can't explain it any other way, but, and you can see through it, which is nice. Well, let me get my journal out and I'll show you. Let's see. Okay, here she is. So, what I've done so far is I did put my little fussy cuts down. I mean, my little slow stitch. I did these, I started them on camera. I'm going to put this, I was going to put it this way, but I think it looks funny, so I'm going to put it this way. I just feel like it's going to need it because it did get really, it's going to get chunky. So, I'll put that down in there, glue it in, wait for it to dry, and, just, I may leave the ends, I don't know. So I didn't do this, I finished this, I had put the buttons on, I think I slow stitched it, and then I put the buttons on, and I made that a pocket, and this is still a tuck spot. And what I'm going to do next is, I thought I would add some ribbon, only because it just looks so summery and like old, vintage. And then I thought what I would do is add some white rack on each side of the red ribbon and just give it some more summery, you know, feel to it. So I took those out, and then I'm going to put the cover aside for now and see what I added here. So I haven't added anything there yet. Nothing there. I love my fancy folds. I'm so glad I did the folds, because I really like having all the tuck spots and just different places. Oh, I did make some of these pockets from some scrap paper. This is Yankee Doodle on this vintage music paper. It doesn't even need tea dyeing. It's so old. So Yankee Doodle I thought would be fun to have in here. You know, it's a summer song and a Battle Hymn of the Republic. And then I added this as a pocket. And I made these big enough to do as pockets. You know, I did these on purpose to make them as pockets. I might add some more music. I don't know. I've only got one sheet in there. I actually took apart. It only had staples in it. Oh, I put it away. But it only had staples in it. So, and it's the perfect size for one of the, you know, for the length. I only had to cut off a tiny little bit off the bottom. So I think it's great for, you know, a journal. And it's just so nice and vintage. I love it. And, you know, some of these will get glued down. Some will be tuck spots. Some will be, you know, flip outs. You know, what have you. Oh, this is fun. I'll show you this in a minute. I just did this morning. Don't ask. I just folded it up because I had printed it wrong. And I'm like, what can I do with this? Because I don't want to throw it away. And I folded it up and it's going to be so cute. So let's see. What else have I done? Oh, I added some, whatever you call that. Ledger. But this is printed ledger from... printed ledger from, I have a whole book, tailor-made journals, and I had printed this backwards, so, well, upside down. I put it through my printer, and when I went to put it back in, I forgot to turn it. So there's the middle still, and I love how you've got, like, you can see faintly the music and the writing. I love that. And there's the other side of that. And I'll show you what I'm going to do to that. That's going to be a pocket inside there. Or, yeah. It's going to go inside here. Like this. And then I put another one of those pockets there. These are so fun. I'm addicted. So addicted. It's crazy. It's like now I have to have them in every journal. I think that's all I've done so far. Because now I'm making the ephemera. Yeah, this is going to be another pocket. And like I said, it was a scrap, so actually will probably, oh, maybe not. I think, well, maybe I did. No, I do. Yeah, I was going to put that there. Like that. So you could still, when the lights are low, and I forget what song this is. Isle of the Sea is that song. It's a great music book. I think that's it. Oh no, one more pocket that I had made. Oh, look at this, what I found, guys. Popcorn bag that's never been used. Made in Hershey Park, Hershey, Pennsylvania. Look at, it's got this, oh my gosh, I am so in love with this. And I'm not going to decorate it because I just can't cover that. So I'm so glad that I found it. I remember having it. I just, yeah. Oh, my husband can wait. He knows I'm videoing. And so that's it so far. And let's see. What was I going to show you? Oh, so this, okay, so I was folding it thinking, what can I do with this? And so this is what I'm going to do. So I printed it upside down. Well, no, I guess I didn't. Oh well, it doesn't matter. So all you do is you fold it in half. Well, not quite in half. And then I folded it back like this, right? And then this, you know, obviously was too long. And I'm like, well, can I put it in my journal as a fancy fold? And then I was like, oh, let me see, you know, and I was kind of playing with it. And then I folded it up like this. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. So watch what I'm going to do. So here is the paper. What time are we? I'm so sorry. Okay, this will be the last thing. Even though I have like a dozen other things I could show you, but for now I'll just show you this. So you're going to take your paper like this, and you're going to fold it like this, and then you're going to leave a space, like a finger space. It's about my finger wide. And then I folded it back on itself, but not all the way. So I left, I don't know how wide that is. So I'd say 1.5 inches. So I folded it back 1.5 inches. Okay. Now what I thought I'd do is, watch. I think this is so cool. Because I was like, oh, that could be a pocket. And then I was like, oh, that could even be better than a pocket. So now what I'm going to do is, you know, it's like this, right? So I'm going to fold it up like this. And now it's going the right way, right? And it doesn't matter on the other side because it doesn't have any writing or anything. So I folded it up like this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, oops, take the pin out. I'm only going to glue here. This is so cool. I'm going to glue here. I've never seen this done. If somebody else has done it, please let me know. Please. And then I'm going to glue it on the other side, same. Oops. I'm only going to glue it here. This is so cute. And once I decorate it, it'll be even cuter. So then it will go up like this, right? And then I am going to, now I'm going to just take my glue and pretty much right down the center, but not, you know, I'm just going to go down the center like this. Oh, I hope you stayed till the end because this is a really cool pocket. Now I'm going to glue that, which I just glued down the center. I didn't glue the sides or anything. Now I definitely have to glue just the very top of this here, just there, because I want to use that as a tuck spot here. But I did need to have that glued, and I think I already glued the other side. I did. Okay, I'm not going to play too much with it because the glue's still dry. Oh yeah, I forgot this side too. Just right here at the top, so you still have your tuck spot. I mean, you could glue all the way across, but I might put a little tag down there. I don't know. But look, watch. Is that not the cutest pocket in the whole world? Like I can put a journal card in here, here, and then I have a tuck spot here, right? And I have a tuck spot here. And then if I want, I can even have a tag here, right? And then I have a pocket here, another tuck there, another tuck here. Okay, let's do something here. Let's put this in here and this in here. This could even go further. This could actually go all, no, it does go all the way. It does, yeah, it only goes to there. But anyway, you've got a tuck spot here, a tuck spot here. And then on this side, you've got another tuck spot, right? And you've got another tuck spot. This is just so fun. This, how far can this go? So, I mean, you could get something wider in there because it goes all the way to there. And that one goes to there, which I'm losing it. There. So that goes there. This can go all the way into here. Same thing on the other side. You can take this, and then how far does this go? Yeah, that goes wider. Then this goes there. That goes there. This can go wider. And then you've got these two pockets right here where you could put journaling cards or tags or what have you. Is that not the cutest thing? I have no idea how that worked, but it's so cute. And it's just a piece of paper. Anyway, isn't that adorable? And I'll just tuck that into a pocket after I decorate it. You know? So if you're still here, I want to show you how easy it is now to fussy cut this, because it's now the vellum, and I did a long time, but you can move around and go faster. But this pocket is so, oh my gosh, I love this pocket. I can't wait to make more. And I promise I've never seen this done before, but it's a great, great pocket. I love it. Especially with all the little tuck spots. I mean, that's a pretty deep tuck spot. You could fit, you know, that goes all the way to here. And this one goes all the way to there. So, and same thing with this side. So you could fit, you know, a journal card here, here, and then just something small there, and then two, you know, pretty good journaling cards in there. Oh, love it. Anyway, let me show you how quickly now you can fussy cut this and how close you can get. And, you know, it was paper, but now it's vellum, so it's so much easier to fussy cut, and you can get really close without, and you can do it pretty quickly too. I mean, I don't have one of the machines that you can fussy cut with, nor do I ever plan on getting one, because I find it very relaxing to fussy cut. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. But it gets rid of all your white space, and any white space that is left, you can't really see it because it's, you know, you can see through it, so you really can't see that white space anymore. It's like a sticker, only it's heavier than a, well, no, it's heavier than a sticker. And the lighter weight the paper, the more you're going to see through it. This is not, this is my 27-pound paper. I can tell by, you know, just how long it took for the wax to melt. And, I mean, you can see through it fine, but let me put that napkin down on something so you can see that too. That's going to be fun. Oh, and I wanted to show you a couple of other things too, but I can show you in the next video some more vintage things I found. Oh my gosh, you're going to love them. And I don't know whether I'm going to be able to decorate them or not. I think I'll just leave them the way they are. Scam, 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 scam. My husband's at the dentist. He's probably wondering if I need anything at the store, which I do not. See how easy that is? And, you know, there's no white. You don't, you know, it's just, it's really cool. All right, let me get my journal real quick and show you how, like, for example, I'll take that napkin. See, you can see through it now. You can see the music paper behind the rabbit. I am definitely using this in this journal. I don't know where yet, but it is too cute not to. You know, it's just too cute. I don't know what I'm going to make out of it yet. I might just, you know, do some fussy cutting and put it along here. I'm not sure yet, but it definitely belongs somewhere. You know, even if it's just some trims or what have you. because it does look like they're in a strawberry patch with some flowers and clover and stuff. Fun, right? It's so fun. I love it. So anyway, that's it for today, folks. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to go on and on and on and on. But I did. So anyway, make a pocket. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think this is just great. So enjoy your day. Have a wonderful day. And even the words look so much better now, you know, when you put it down, because, you know, the white is gone. And, you know, I could put fresh strawberries there or what have you. And it really deepens them up. See how dark they get? It just deepens them up. I could even fussy cut this out if I wanted to put it someplace as an embellishment. Okay, well, that's it for today. And I will see you in the next video. I should have put that pin in a while ago. I have started another one of these. It will go in this journal somewhere. It was just those pieces I had left over from doing those other ones. And I thought, well, why not? I'll do another one and put it somewhere. But that's about it for today. And I will get to my Happy Mail. Maybe later today I'll put up 2 videos. Okay? So, until next time, everybody, enjoy your day. Have a wonderful afternoon. See the difference? Have a wonderful afternoon. Be kind, be safe, be well, and God bless. Bye, everybody.